just gonna put a prop. Um, I don't really know why because I don't know how to sword fight or fight really. I'd be a terrible gladiator. I'm too mouthy, so I'm just gonna put this. Let's try that again, shall we? Hi, my name's Harry Reardon, and we are back. Spartacus House of Ashur, episode 7, Deepest Wound. Little bit of housekeeping. Stephen Deny on X was saying another series he has finished writing, whether it's House of Ashur season 2 or a different storyline down the road. He hasn't said, but I just thought it was a little bit of interesting information. This is very much a chorus centric episode dealing with the loss of his. See, I feel like, okay, so it's a bit of an unpopular opinion, right? He was ready to give it all up and leave for this dude. But they'd exchange like what, a couple of handies here and there. So I feel like his grief is a bit man. And I'm not saying look, go ham. And he does in this episode. He really does. We're gonna get into all of that. He really does go crazy. But I feel like it's a bit, what are you doing, man? Chill out. It's like, I mean, that area in Rome at that time, you get handy down the road. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not that deep. You know, I don't think they ever really. Anyway, right. So we start off. He's in his cell. He's drinking. He's going absolutely nuts. He's acting phenomenal. I do wonder whose cell he's in because there is the punch marks on the wall, which is the cell that Spartacus had. Please correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not 100% too sure. I just thought if that is the case, continuity, I thought that was really nice. Alternatively, not too sure. Then we catch up with Achilles. I'm too stubborn to die. And I did like that. And I like that she came out, she tried. She is still suffering from her injuries. She did take a bit of a pounding, pause. And she doesn't want to pick up the spear. And she's very, very clear that she does not want to pick up the spear. And I think from the flashbacks, what I've worked out, the reason being is because she's too good with the spear. I mean, she did get that nice double kill. I know. One of them was technically family, I'm assuming. But I mean, to go through 2 people, it's not it takes some skills, you know. She's doing all right, and so she battles the sun. I'm losing it today. I've spent a week on medication and I am completely fried. So bear with me. There's going to be a lot of rambling. This is going to be a ball ache to edit, but we're here powering through. I've got my notes. Chorus is a bad man, and at any opportunity in the Spartacus series from the original to now to watch Roman guards get absolutely red shirted all over the place, I'm here for. And when he storms through, I think he's really earning his position, and I really do love it. Ashur is obviously trying to reclaim the estate that he felt he was owed, and that scene in the market when he's like, "Well, Caesar will cover it," and she's like, "No, they ain't doing that." I was a bit like, now this is what we need. We need Ashur to now rise like Batman. Because in the original series, if you did Ashur wrong, he's coming up with some stuff. And I feel like we're building up to it and we need to see that plan now coming into place because he's just letting everyone dog walk him. And it's a bit sad. It is a little bit sad. I did like the second battle with Achilles and the sun when he's like, she can't even best idle log. And then she picks up the spear. She's doing really well. She says, perhaps idle log stands more formidable opponent. Love that line. And then she breaks and she loses and she needs to, it's tough. She's obviously struggling. She is struggling. But that sweet double kill though, I mean, you can't take that away from her. It's quite nice. Right. Now, this is probably one of my favorite moments in the House of Ashur series. I do like that they're all plotting against Ashur now. Everyone has a plan, you know, or he wants my daughter. They're all in agreement that, you know, Ashur, no one likes him. This is why I want to see. He needs to start coming back. So he goes to meet the Ferox brothers. This is honestly, I was in shock and awe watching this scene. Okay, so he's there, and I was thinking he's letting it slide. What is going on? What is happening? And then Nick Tarrabee, Ashur, he gives that little smile. Chorus drops down. I love their relationship. Their chemistry is top notch in every scene. Even when they're bumping heads and Ashur takes a step back, and instantly Chorus goes for the triple kill. Legs, leg chop, throw in, right? And during all of this, one dude tries to, because Ashur's like, no one leaves. And I like that the guards, the gladiators, they all sort of take a gate. One guy tries to leave, and Ashur's like, no, bitch, you ain't leaving. Throws him down. I had the subtitles on because I have a 12-week-old German Shepherd, and she's very vocal. She's learning how to speak. And so this is, I love the Ferox brothers. Sad to see him go, but I had the subtitles on. And when Chorus picked the first one up and threw him against the wall, the subtitle just said splat. I fucking died, right? The second one, the launch with the head against the wall, I honestly, I, I'm quite desensitized to life. Shocked me. Genuinely shocked me. And the acting from the last Ferox brother when he realizes, because I like when they were fighting together, because they, as it said in the first episode, they fight as one man. And you see that. You do see that. But Chorus fights like 5 men. And that's the problem that you're coming up against. Chorus is a bad man. And then he's like, you stand alone, little man. I was like, oh, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. And he raises the sword, he throws it down, and when it's done at that angle, you always know that they're not dead. And I love, as he's leaving, he gives him a little bum kick, little scurry. Get out of it. This is honestly one of my favorite scenes in the entire series. I thought this episode, I'm gonna have to rewatch it again because the raptor was, well, full raptor mode. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's my fault for trying to rest my head after a long day of work the other day. My head down. She doesn't realize how sharp her teeth yet, so I'm suffering over here. I've been absolutely shredded by dog teeth. It's not her fault. She's super young, but so I'm gonna have to watch this episode again just to sort of get. But we're now getting the accumulation, or we're now getting all these plans coming in. Everyone's conspiring, and I feel like this is something that Stephen DeKnight does so well, is writing all of these. Everyone's up to something. Everyone's planning something. All of these stories, they're about to meet, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. No Caesar this episode. Popped in and then nipped to the shops. He's gone. That's just my like quick little thoughts. Obviously, and this is the thing. Every week I do this, and then the following week, as soon as I'm editing this, I'll go, should have said that, should have said that, should have said that. So bear with me, because I did see, I read all the comments. I reply to all the comments. There's not a lot of comments, mind you, but I know some of the comments are like, oh, how does anyone support this guy? They don't. This page was never set up to be monetized. It was never set up for profit or gain. It was entirely set up because I moved away from my friends and family a few years ago to work, and I don't have anyone here that I can talk to about the things that I enjoy, like comic book movies or comics. I reading, as you can see it behind me, I've got the new Batman, the Ghostmaker, which is epic. Films, TV in general, the Sunday Spa, where we just sort of chat and catch up. I don't have people to talk to about the things like that I do enjoy. So that's what this channel was created for us, for people that just want to have a little catch up and have a little chat with no real thought for that. The reason that there is a link is because it was recommended to me by someone else. Like all things in life, it's a thing. It doesn't matter to me. Regardless, I'm just happy that even one of you stays to have a little chat, because it means the absolute world to me. So those little comments, honestly, doesn't fuss me at all. So like, just wanted to put that out into the world because it's something I noticed this week, and this page isn't for that. It's not for profit. It's just because I like chatting these things. I like talking about these things. I like the theory and I like the speculation and I like discussing things that I like discussing these things with people, you know? Um, but yeah, that's just where I'm at. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it's been an absolute pleasure. And there's no episode of Spartacus next week. They are on a break. So I might do the original Kirk Douglas version or I might do the original series. I'm going to have a little noodle, figure it out, and then we'll see next week. So see you guys then. Thank you. Take care.